2. Dream Jobs.
Hello and welcome to Online Learning with me, Teacher Carlos. I hope everyone is doing great today, and we are almost finished with Unit 2, Dream Jobs. So we had completed everything from our book, and we're gonna go ahead and begin our exercises. So for these videos, you will take out your student book. Your workbook. The workbook is the one with no color, the one with no pictures. So I will show you. We are going to go to lesson 1, things to be. So this is about our dream jobs, and this is how the page should look like. So we are going to be on page 12, and page 12 has letter A and B, as you can see, and we're going to go ahead and get started with letter A. So if you look at letter A, we have all these letters from A through V. So we have A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U, V. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So I'll go ahead and show you how we're gonna write this exercises. So let's go ahead and look at number 1. So you see number 1 is already done. So you have letters there, you have numbers, and these numbers you have to get from the letters. And once you get the letters from the numbers, it should spell out the dream job. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here we have dream jobs, lesson 1, things to be. So we are going to do letter A, and this is how letter A looks like. So you see all these letters again. All these letters have a number on top. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the way we get astronaut here is because we get number 1. So number 1 is the letter A. So that's for A. If we look at number 15, that is the letter S. Letter S, so AS. Number 16 would be the letter T. So AST, RONAUT. So by going through all those, you should spell out the word astronaut. Once we have the word astronaut, let's go ahead and link this word astronaut to the correct picture. So astronaut would be which one? Okay, so astronaut would be which picture? I hope you know. You should know this. So let's go ahead and draw a line from astronaut to the correct picture. And that would be this one here. So letter B is astronaut. Okay, let's go on to number 2. Number 2, what is this letter? So we have A, which is number 1, which is A, 16, which is T, 7 is H, 9 is L, 4 is E, 16 is another T, and 4 again, we have the word athlete. So let's go ahead and match that picture. So which one of these is an athlete? It looks like it's going to be this one right here. So that is athlete right there, because they are stretching. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Number 3, we have the number 2, which is C, number 1, A, number 14, R, 16T, 12, 12, 212, so that's 2 O's, 11 N, 8 I, S, 15 and 16T, so that spells cartoonist. Let's match cartoonist to the correct one, and cartoonist would be letter A. Letter A. Number 4, we have number 10. Number 10 is M. 12 is letter O. 18 is V. 8 is I. And 4 is E. We have a space. 15 S. 16 T. 1 A. 14 R. Movie star. So which one is a movie star? Do you guys remember which is the movie star? Let's go ahead, and I think it would be this one here. Movie star, because she has an award. Okay, number 5. Number 5. So 14 R, 4 E, 13 P, 12 O, R, T, E, and R, reporter. So which one here is a reporter? That would be the one with the microphone. There you go. That is the microphone. And the last one. Whoops. Okay, so the last one we have here, number 5. 5 is F. A, S, H, I, O, N, space, D, E, S, I, G, N, E, R, the last word of our dream jobs. Fashion designer. Make sure you are spelling these correctly. And that would be the last picture here. Okay, next we are going to go to letter B. Look and write. So letter B has 3 pictures. And these 3 pictures, you want to complete the sentence. So once you look at the picture, you should know what job it is. And you want to go ahead and write that job inside on the space provided. So let's go ahead and take a look at letter B. Look and write. Okay, letter B. So letter B, look and write. So we have picture here, here, and here. 1, 2, and 3. So let's look at the question. I want to be a... So number 1, what is this here? So it looks like she has a mannequin and she is drawing something for clothing. So I want to be a fashion designer. Fashion designer. Make sure you spell that correctly. Fashion designer. Okay, let's go on number 2. So number 2, it looks like she has one of these movie clips. So what does she want to be? She wants to be a movie star. Movie star. Very good. And the last one, number 3. It looks like this boy has a book about space. And you see the planet back here. So he wants to be an astronaut. Astronaut. All right, very good, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to page. Okay, so we are going to be on page 13, and we're going to be on letter C. Letter C says read and number. So for letter C, we would have 3 statements, and it is a question and answer. Then we'll have to number the pictures on the right. And we'll have to put number 1, 2, and 3 to match the correct question and answer. So let's go ahead and get that started now. So this is letter C, read and write. Okay, letter C. Letter C, read and number. So like how I mentioned, we are going to read the question and answer, and then we're going to match it to the correct picture by putting the number of the question. So for number 1, it says, what do you want to be? I want to be a cartoonist. So which one of these 3 pictures has to do with a cartoonist? This one, maybe not. This one, probably not. And this one looks like he is drawing, so he is a cartoonist. So let's go ahead and number that. Number 1. So that is number 1. Number 2, what do you want to be? I want to be a reporter. I want to be a reporter. So it looks like this would be the correct one. I want to be a reporter. So number 2 goes there. And number 3, what do you want to be? I want to be an athlete. So this will be the last one. So that would be number 3. Perfect. Great job. Let's go ahead and move. Okay, letter D. Look and write. For letter D, we will look at the pictures on the left, and we are going to write 1 sentence and 1 answer that goes with the picture provided. So we'll go ahead and write these questions. So let's go ahead and get started. Remember how to use your punctuation and make sure we write the correct verbs. Want to be, and if it's he or she wants or he wants with an S. So let's not forget that. Okay, let's get started on letter D. Here we are on letter D. So let's take a look at number 1. So we'll have to go ahead and write a question just like we see here, and an answer that has to do with the picture here. So it looks like we have a girl. That's why we use she. And she is dreaming about being a movie star. So the question would be, what does she want to be? What does she want to be? She wants, with an S, to be a movie star. She wants to be a movie star. So let's go ahead and do letter number 2. So let's go ahead and do number 2. So it is a boy, and he's thinking about being in space. So what is the question here? What does he, almost the same as this one, what does he want to be? Question mark. And it looks like the dream job is an astronaut. So he wants to be an astronaut. Astronaut wants to be an astronaut. So the reason we do an is because the word here starts with the letter A, which is a vowel. So anytime one of these nouns starts with an A, E, I, O, U, then we use an. He wants to be an astronaut, period. Good job. So let's go ahead and do number 3. Number 3, we have a girl. So what is the question? What does she want to be? Question mark. So what does she want to be? It looks like she's making clothing. So she what? She wants, remember with an S, she wants to be a fashion designer. She wants to be a fashion designer. Great. And the last one, number 4. So it looks like it is a boy, so let's write that question. What, with a capital W, what does he want to be? And it looks like he's running here, so what dream job is that? If he said athlete, that is correct. Athlete. So let's write that sentence correctly. He wants, with an S, to be an athlete. Period. So that is a period. Period. Full stop. And the reason we use an is because athlete, the noun, starts with a vowel. Okay, he wants to be an athlete. So you guys did great. Hopefully you guys remember how to write your questions and answers. So make sure you write the correct question. What do you want to be, and what does he want or she want to be? And we'll go ahead and review that more and move on to lesson 2 of our exercises. So that will be it for today. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for seeing this video, Online Learning with me, Teacher Carlos. You have a great day.